Everyone is in their seat here in San Francisco as the Warriors look to grab a home win on their floor. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And it's another road game for the Magic. And, of course, Rui Hachimura, a new face in his career, playing today as a Golden State Warrior for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Inside, here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
And it's Avdia off the drive.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Now, here is Miller. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, I love the energy that Anunoby plays with. I mean, he's so good at forcing the defender's hand.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
You know, OG Anunoby is one of the most physical and intimidating defenders in the league, but he is also, I think, underrated as a 3-level scoring threat.
to the wing right side. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Anunoby in the corner. For three, Siakam. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Orlando. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Clowney. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Donovan Clingan. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Anunoby outside. Miller outside. And the Warriors miss again. Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
Outside, Barrett. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Anunoby's got 5 now.
It's obvious Anunoby has put a ton of work into his game. Now that catch and shoot, Jay, is a real weapon.
Smart on the wing. Stolen by Holiday. Miller with a wide open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Orlando trailing here. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Clowney. Over Holiday. The Magic again can't hit. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Miller surveying the floor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now, here's Avdia. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Here's Anunoby. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
On the wing, Miller. Over Barrett. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Smart. Back to Avdia. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. Avdia can't hit.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Back to Miller. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Queen. Still yet to score. Outside, Avdia. Left side, Barrett.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Vassell. The Magic again can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. To the paint. The kick out to Holiday. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now Jackson. It's Vassell on the wing. Oh, good on the triple. Warriors leading by 5. They double team Siakam to the inside. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And here's Holiday. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Now here's Johnson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 2 on the clock.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back.
Good work there as it goes.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Vassell. Trying to get something going. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here. Warriors leading by 9. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Over in the corner, Avdia. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And stolen by Anunoby. Stolen by Avdia. Anunoby sends it back.
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
1:29 left in the first. Outside, Avdia. Backs it again.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Traps in the tray. Siakam's got 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The Magic trailed by 12. Smart with the ball. Still scoreless. Pass to Johnson. And they get it. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. .44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here is Hachimura. Here's McBride. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Smart. He averages about 5 points a game. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Larson. Now DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Warriors leading by 12. And here's Holiday. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Now here's Jackson. Still without a basket. And here's Vassell from the arc.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Larson. Golden State moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you've got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Warriors leading by 15. For three, Siakam. It's hauled in by Queen.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Vassell with it. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. Vassell inside the line. Good D by Holiday.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Number 10, Carmen Maloich.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Outside, Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clowney. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Warriors making a change here.
Number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Anunoby right side. Here's Maloich from the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams making some changes here. And Barrett has got the ball here for Orlando. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And they'll get another chance. Here's Clowney. Shot clock at 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 3-on-3. Trying to end the drought.
The anticipation of Anunoby coupled with his reach, really tough to overcome that.
Here's DiVincenzo. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Barrett with the bounce pass. Outside, Smart. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic again can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And the 3 ball is good. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now Barrett. No scoring in this one. Avdia can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Warriors.
Outside, Barrett. Here's Clowney. Back to Barrett. Misses the 3. Gobert brings the double team. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Smart. The tray. And Clowney can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors' ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Miller with the ball. Now Avdia defending. For 3, Siakam. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got 11 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, well, winning in the NBA, it's all about consistency. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said games are nothing more than a compilation of 200 plays, 100 on each end, and which team handles its business for more of those possessions. Can you limit the easy stuff? Can you make it difficult? Guys, back to you.
Doing the little things time and again. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Avdia on the wing. The Magic again can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside, Avdia. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Miller, no luck.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
Outside, Smart. Down low. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Changing it up here. And here is DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Hits it from three-point range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And here's Vassell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
26 seconds left here in the second. 5 on the clock. Miller, that's for 2. DiVincenzo. It's good on the putback.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Barrett. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Clowney. Offline with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Orlando. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Holiday, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Abdia can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Larson. That 3 off the mark. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Back to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia. The rebound by Sharp.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Launches a 3. And Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Avdia. From downtown, Warriors with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Larson. No good from outside. And Orlando has possession. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Avdia. They get it back. Pass to Clowney. Over Sharp. The Magic getting another chance here. And stolen by Sharp. Here's McBride. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Orlando has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Clowney. They could use a bucket. Another shot. The rebound by Sharp.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Fires from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Avdia. And here's Barrett. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Timeout called the Warriors. Making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Golden State now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Miller outside for 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Johnson outside. And Klingon pulls it down. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. There's the pick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Wesley with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's the Warriors' ball. 11 unanswered points for them. It's Miller on the wing. Beyond the arc. Pass to Klingon. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Nembhard. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now Wesley. Vassell outside. Left block shot on the way. And too long on the shot. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Miller, that's for 2. And that one's on target from the wing. Miller's got 13 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Back to Vassell. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Off target from 3-point range.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And it's Donovan Klingon with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Vassell outside. And it's good for 2.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Golden State.
And here is DiVincenzo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Miller up on top. All sorts of time. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Vassell outside. Smart deciding where to go with it. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He doesn't get the second one. .124 left in the third. And the Warriors with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to McBride. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Avdia. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. From deep. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Avdia's got 8.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Over to the left wing. Anunoby outside. There's the three with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. 7 points in the game.
And, you know, plays like this are why DiVincenzo is out here. His hustle keeps possessions going.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Queen. Johnson for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Here's DiVincenzo. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And 1 quarter to go. A game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Holiday. Right now, let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Donovan Clingan. Allie, what's the status?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Wasted no time on that one. Holiday's got 12 points in just the second half.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Larson. And the Warriors, another three.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside, Avdia. Shot clock at 5. The Magic again can't hit.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Here's Siakam. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside, Avdia. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Over to the wing. Here's Larson. Here's Malowacz. The three. McBride's shot is off.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Pass to Newell. Now, here's Avdia. And a miss there on the triple.
Rough start for him, for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Timeout called the Warriors. group here. On offense, here are the Warriors. They've gone on a 13-0 run. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Boucher. And again, no good by Golden State. It's Gobert with the ball for the Magic. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Johnson from outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Smart with the ball. Here's Clowney. Johnson wide open. He fires. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Warriors.
Pass to Okogie. Payton in the corner. Here's Okogie. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops, too.
Pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Payton.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's Avdia off the drive. And the shot goes down.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Payton from outside. Here's Orlando now. Johnson left side. From past the arc. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Pass to Payton. Here's Okogie. A three ball. Clowney pulls it in. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Okogie misses.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Johnson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now, Nembhard. Pass to Okogie. Right wing. Lets it go with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Clowney. The Magic again can't hit. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Nembhard with it. Pass to Boucher. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
To the right side. Hayton from outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Ring shot on the way. They get it back. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. For three, Okogie. And the Warriors, another three.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
And here's Smart. Back to Vassell. Shoots over Nembhard. And that one hits back iron. And it's the Warriors with the ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for OG Anunoby.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Okogie. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of play.
And, you know, this game could really be a